Hey YouTube, this is the Recreator here, and today I'm going to be doing my TFNation Hopes and Fears video. Um, People on the TFYTC Facebook page have been tasked to do a Hopes and Fears video for TFNation, and since it's been about 11 months since I did my last video, I thought now's as good a time as any to post an actual video. Um, so I thought I'd start it off by doing my hopes and fears video. Hopefully in the next couple of weeks I'll be doing a couple of reviews on some figures, and hopefully after TFNation I'll be doing my haul video, and I'll get my thoughts video done, and I'll get some footage of the actual convention. And then I'll probably do some reviews of the things that I buy. So I've got a couple of things planned at the moment, but it remains to be seen whether I actually do it, because I had plans to do videos last year, and that didn't go so well because I didn't do one after September until now. So hopes for the convention. A big hope for me is that I socialise a lot more with people. I think the last two auto assemblies I went to, I wasn't as sociable as I'd like to have been. I think I spent way too much time in the dealer room just buying things. I did, especially the first year, mainly because I didn't really know anyone at that point. But I spent way too much time in the dealer room and not enough time in the bar area socialising with people. But this year I am staying the weekend, so I think I'll have a lot more time in the bar to actually talk to people, get to know people a little bit better, get to know people like behind the screen, like behind the camera. It's like I want to try and be a lot more personal with people and have a lot better conversations with people than I did previous years, because a lot of the time with previous years I didn't really have much of a conversation with people. I kind of said hi and kind of asked people what they'd bought so far, asked them if they liked the convention so far. I wasn't really that sociable, but hopefully this year I'm a lot more talkative with people. That's probably my main hope. Another hope I have is that I get most of the figures on my list. I don't really have a major list. I kind of want to get a couple of masterpieces. I'd like to get an MP10B, the Nemesis Prime version. I'd like to get a couple of third-party figures. I'd like to get the Fans Toys Quake Wave. I think that's really cool. I may get that, or I might get the is it Cloud9? I think it's the Cloud9 version. I think the company's called Cloud9. I'm not entirely sure, but I think it's Cloud9. I think I might get that version, but I don't know. We'll see. If they have either version, I may end up picking one up. Which one it is that depends on if they've got it. There are other things that I'm looking for. I'd like to pick up a couple of the old generations figures that I missed, like Blur and Drift. I'd like to get a Straxus or Darkmount, whatever it's called in the Hasbro version. I'm more interested in the Hasbro versions rather than the United versions, because the United versions are a lot more expensive. But if I can find any United versions, that'd be great. But I'm mainly just interested in the regular generations versions, like the regular Hasbro ones. I'd like to get Skullgrin. I'd like to get a couple of others. Like I'd like to get a cup, maybe. I kind of want to get a Reveal Shield Jazz. There is a decent amount that I want, but it's whether I find them. If I see them for decent prices, then I'll pick them up. But if I don't, then I'm sure I'll find other things that will more than compensate for that. As for fears, I don't really have any real major fears. One fear I would say, which I share with Dorian, is that I think it might be too hot again this year in the dealer room and in the bar area as well. It was really hot last year at auto assembly, and it was really hot on the previous auto assembly before that, which is, it's to be expected. You know, it is the summertime, but I hope it is a little bit cooler this year. But I'm really doubting that it's going to be any cooler. If anything, I'd imagine it would be warmer this year, seeing as we've had really nice weather the last couple of months. I think, like last 2 months, we've had really nice weather. It's been really nice out. So hopefully it isn't too hot. I don't really have any other fears. One fear might be that the booking in of my hotel doesn't go through properly. I'm not staying at the Hilton. I'm staying with a mate of mine, Jack, also known as 200 Reviews. I'm staying with him at another hotel. One fear I do have of that is that I'm thinking that it may not go great, like the booking in, something might go wrong or whatever. It's just little fears that are kind of getting to me, but hopefully it won't be that bad. Hopefully everything will go smoothly and everything will be sorted quite well. I already touched on my list. It's like I don't really have a major list. Like there are things that I want, but if I don't get most of them, then I will be a little bit disappointed. But I'm sure there'll be figures that I do buy that I didn't expect to ever find at TFNation that I think will probably be better than a lot of the figures that I do want. You know, I'm hoping obviously that I find some of the figures that I want, but if I don't, but I do buy other figures, then I'm sure it'll all be fine. I'm sure I won't be that disappointed. I'm sure that I won't feel any different about the convention. I'm sure it'll still be great. But yeah, that's pretty much it for my hopes and fears and my list. It's only, what, like just less than 2 weeks away now. I think it's 11 days from when I'm uploading this, which I think is the 7th. I think it's 7th, yeah. So it's 11 days until really my convention starts, because I'm going up to Jack's and I'm staying with him, you know, for basically the whole weekend. So my convention technically starts on Thursday, but it's really just under 2 weeks until the actual convention starts, and also it's 2 weeks until the convention ends as well. It's just over 2 weeks till the convention ends, which is really surprising, actually. So it's 2 weeks from now until we probably most of us be packing up to go, you know. So yeah, TFNation, couple of weeks. Hopefully I'll spend more time in the bar, have a drink with people, have a laugh, play with some plastic. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and to all those people going, I'll see you lovely lot at TFNation. Take care.